Well, last year, close to 1,000 Providence healthcare volunteers gave 87,000 hours to local hospitals, doing everything from delivering meals to sitting with families in the waiting room. They all sit with patients in their final moments with a program called No One Dies Alone. KXLY4's Caroline Flynn working for you. She sat down with those volunteers who step in when patients have no one else.
These volunteers are called compassionate companions, and they sit vigil at the bedsides of complete strangers as they transition through the dying process. For so long, Tom Barnhart feared death.
And I thought, well, here's the perfect opportunity, because whenever I feel uneasy about something, I always move towards it.
Ask Connie Cristela about it, and you get a smile.
It just grabbed me. I knew that this was meant for me.
Both Tom and Connie say the business of dying is their calling as volunteers for No One Dies Alone at Providence Hospital.
This program's not for everybody.
About once a month, they find themselves called to the bedside of a complete stranger who has no one to sit with them as they die.
Sometimes we get to know them a little bit.
Sometimes you can hold a hand. Sometimes there's music to be played. Sometimes you just sit.
Occasionally, it can be funny.
I had one gentleman who, his whole family was here saying goodbye. And then they all left. And we were with him. And about 2 days later, he looks at me and goes, I really thought it'd be faster than this.
Other times, moving beyond words. Tom recalled a vigil sitting with a spiritual man in his last moments as a harpist from the hospital played for them.
And I couldn't speak. The sense in the room was just so overpowering.
But for these volunteers, it's never sad.
I have not yet had a situation where I needed any counseling.
Tom says reflection after each vigil is what helps him.
I turn off the radio, and it's an opportunity for me to think about how blessed I am. And I also think about all the positive things in that person's life.
For Connie, who saw so much pain during her career as a military nurse, it's a privilege to ease someone on their way.
To me, it's a huge honor to be there at that just remarkable, unique time. It's very special.
Caroline Flynn, KXLY4 News.